Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Brought down by Jalen Carter. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
So no return on that punt. And the Eagles will take possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch that. No touch.
Hand off to the back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Wideouts getting involved in the ground game. They're across the 40. Nice run here. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's a give up the middle. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here. Now Hurts on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker Jake Elliott for the try. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will get them on the board.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to pull it up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Great. Hey. Delta.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. A tight end in motion now.
Delta.
1st down throwing for Hurts. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles go up 10-zip here in the 1st. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Rookie quarterback, Brock, threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowballed.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at Ask Peyton, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Back to the air following the pick 6. Like a good target, Brock, Neighbors is there. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the 1st. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. Running for the marker on 2nd. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. First time this game they've looked to him. So second down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. Cuts right, and he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. 2-2 Atwell, now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. He put everything he had into this one. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And it sets up 2nd down.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That pass complete to Goddard. He's got room to roam here. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway. Ugh.
They've got a man in motion.
Hey, 73, 73. No touch.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Back to the well again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Hurts. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Lone back gets the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. They give it to him again. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him 3 on that gain. And the Giants will have a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Giants in need of some points before the break. First and 10 from the 41. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Complete out to the right side. Rolling into enemy territory. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Looking for a throw here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Back-to-back carries here. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. They'll throw it. They connect for the first. And they take him down right along the 30. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well. And now they'll keep pushing on.
They'll throw on first. Completed over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The Giants using their first time out. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm? And
he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants make it a 1-score game before halftime. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Atwell now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
Here's Hurts. And the Giants are too much. They take him down.
Hey, let's go.
Working quickly here.
Round up, Yanni.
It's 2nd and 21.
Back to throw it. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Great, set. No touch.
Throwing it just before halftime. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And that kick goes out of bounds. They're going to get great field position out of this. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
They'll run here following the penalty. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
No touch that. No touch.
Running it after the penalty. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Great, set. No touch.
Here's 2nd and 7. This one finds Goddard. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. As this play ends, we see someone in some discomfort out there. Oh, that's the tight end, Dallas Goedert, who they're coming out to look at. Man in motion here.
No touch.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Great, set. Hey, Silver. Hey! No touch.
2nd and 10 now. This will be caught by Watkins. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
No touch that. Alpha. No touch.
Throwing from the gun. Throwing deep for the end zone. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Another carry for him. Broke through the tackle. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. It's a 70-yard gain on 2nd down. Only inches to go now on 3rd.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he cuts it back right. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain.
It's a gain of 48
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Hyatt with the grab. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Now on 2nd and 7. He brings it in.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd down from the gun. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants start the 2nd half with some needed points. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now, to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Atwell now to return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
No touch that. Hey, easy, 63, bang. No touch.
They'll run it from the gun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Great, set. No touch.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He puts some air under this one. Deep right. Caught at the 20-yard line. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles push the lead to 2 scores now. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They go play action here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. We'll see what they come up with for
Ready up. 19 Lions. There we go.
pass play now. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
The Giants are set to punt. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. Got 49 on his first punt. This one looks even longer. Takes it in at the 21. And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Nice moves on the return. He gets 17 out of it. And it'll be their football. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Now a give left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention.
Great. Set.
Here's a give up the middle. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And a man is there to knock that away.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
He throws a bullet deep to the right side. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Pass play coming here. Gets this to jump. Oh, he loses the football. And the Eagles get to it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. 1st and 10 from the 41. Plowing up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Running this one left. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles have likely locked. Close play here, so the officials want to take a second look at it. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Great, set.
They'll run it here on 3rd down. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. They get 2 yards on the run. It's 4th down. On 4th down, Hurts. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments?
What?
I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys, watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
And look at this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Great, set.
Simple dive up the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Goddard makes the catch. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. 5 men in the secondary for the G-men now ahead of 3rd down. He's back to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fielded at the 11. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. 45 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Giants football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this thing. He's got it deep downfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Need this to force overtime. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Whew, I think the coverage got away with one right there, Kate. There was actually space. And if that throw came out 1 second earlier, that could have been 6.
One final shot here. Flushed out of the pocket. Need this to force overtime. Deflected. Oh, they couldn't bring it off the tip drill, though. They had the chance they wanted, Brock, but no, that's how this one's going to end. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And there was no easing up. It took...
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more. Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your team's levels gotta change to get mount.